This tutorial is an introduction to the new GTCC Library webpage. The webpage includes tools to search library collections, research guides and tutorials, our contact information, and more. The search box for Discovery is located near the top of the library's webpage. You can use Discovery to find books, ebooks, and DVDs in our collection, and to find citations to magazine and journal articles. Watch our Introduction to Discovery Search video on GTC Library's YouTube channel to learn more about Discovery Search. You can open any banner ads that appear at the top of the screen by hovering over the ad with your mouse and then clicking on the green circle that appears. You can always go back to the main library page by clicking on the GTCC logo in the top left corner. Directly below Discovery Search, you will find contact information for all of our campus locations. There's also an email address you can use to ask reference questions. Librarians at all campus locations respond to questions directed to this email address. In the bottom left corner, there's a chat reference option you can use to ask questions. Chat reference is available 24/7 except for Saturdays and Sundays from midnight to 8 a.m. So you have two options for help with research for your class assignments if you're not on campus or the library is closed. You can review our announcements section on the right side of the screen for our current newsletter and other news about library services. If there are any changes to library hours, we usually put a notice here. The rest of our information is grouped under the categories on the left side of the screen. Hovering over any of these categories will make this box appear, and then you'll need to click on the secondary links to go to the next page. Let's look at some of the categories on the left side of the screen. Under Find Resources, we can see another link for Discovery Search and 3 different ways to access our online databases. The simplest way to find databases related to your research topic is to use the Databases by Subject option. I'll click on that link so you can see what this looks like. Just pick a subject in the vertical column and a group of related databases will appear on the right side of the screen. If you're doing research from off campus and click on a database, you will be asked for a username and password. Just enter your Titan Live username and password and then you can use the database. The next category on the left is Research Help. Under this category, you can find help for citations in MLA and APA format. There are also research guides for a variety of classes and subjects across the curriculum. And there are video tutorials for our databases and other research help pages. We're going to close the windows that opened up and go back to the main library page by clicking on the GTCC Library logo in the top left corner. Under About Us, you can find library hours at all locations. You can find contact information for library staff. You can find information about library policies and library usage statistics. Under GTCC Library Locations, you can find the address and operating hours for all of our library locations. Here's the information for the Jamestown Campus Library. Under Services, you will find a link to access your library account, a list of library services. These are all frequent questions from students and instructors. An explanation of our interlibrary loan services. Interlibrary loan simply means we can get a book or article from other libraries for you if we don't have it in our collection. This page includes links to the interlibrary loan request forms for books and articles. We also have information about our library instruction program. The Use Local Libraries link explains the borrowing privileges you have as a GTCC student with other local libraries. Our last two links on the left are for the current library newsletter, a link to the college webpage, and links to our Twitter and Facebook accounts. We hope this tutorial has been helpful. You can view some of our other tutorials on the GTCC Library's YouTube channel. Please contact GTCC Library staff if you have questions about research or library services.